To everybody out there. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope everybody's accomplishing their goals, one goal at a time. I want you guys to understand that nothing happens overnight. Everything happens when you plan for it, you know. When you have to wash your clothes on laundry day, what do? You plan it out. Okay, white clothes over here, colored clothes over there. I think I'm going to get this kind of washing detergent. All right, I'm going to go to that laundromat, or hey, I'm going to go wash it at home, then I'm going to go dry it over there. All I got is a washer. I don't have a dryer, so I'm going to wash my clothes in the apartment, then go up the street, use their big $5 dryer. You know, you plan things out, just like you plan simple things out. If you're planning some type of goal that you want to evolve to, you have to plan it out the same way. But what I want to speak about today is the state of hip-hop. Now, at first, over the last 10 years, we all have become aware of the new culture of rap. Okay, drill rap has infested the hip hop community to the point where that's pretty much the dominant form of music. Basically, what's happened is it went from trap music, Gucci Man, OJ the Juice Man, Yo Gotti, and all of those guys, and I was complaining about rap at that point because it was all about selling drugs and stuff like that, and these rappers were trying to create these kingpin personas, and I just thought it was stupid back then when Gucci Man was popping back in 07, 06, 08. And now, trap music has become a thing of the past in a way, or another form of music has pretty much transcended it and is even more dominant than trap music, and that's drill rap. And we all know it evolved in Chicago. And what made drill rap, drill was a synonym for Illinois, Drillinois. You know, they would say drill, and that was short for Drill-Illinois. It was a nickname for Illinois. And what happened is, with drill rap, is it took elements of the gangbanging lifestyle and fused it with rap. So basically, drill rap is where gangbanging in the streets and music intersects. So you're doing music not as an artistic expression, but you're doing it as a form of gangbanging. You're repping your gang, you're repping your shooters, you're repping your homies who are in prison, you're shouting out your homies who are in the streets doing their thing. You're talking about the gang war that you're involved in. You're talking trash about the opposition on the other side who have passed away, who have died as a result of the war. You're infusing all of these elements into your music. So in reality, it's no longer hip-hop music. It's no longer an artistic expression. It's now gangbanging on wax. And it has a huge following because of the internet. First of all, you've got people all over the world, China, all in Africa, all the different countries in Africa, Europe, everywhere, South America, Central America. Everybody loves drill rap. So an artist can come out from Jacksonville, Florida, and people in Jacksonville may not know who this person is, but people outside of Jacksonville, people all over the world may know them because they're trending on YouTube. And yeah, drill rap has a huge loyal audience, and the audience isn't interested in the talent or the skills of the rapper. They don't care if the rapper is, rhymes like that or rhymes like this. They don't care if the rapper is good at creating stories. They don't care if the rapper is good at using metaphors. They don't care if the rapper has unorthodox rhyming patterns like Eminem. They care about what's actually going on in that rapper's gang war. They want to know, what side are you on? What's the name of your gang? What gang are you going to war with? What's the name of their gang? How many people have you killed? How many people have they killed? What are the names of some of the deceased gang members on your side that you rep? Because as we know, when a gang member dies, in drill rap culture, the hood is renamed after them. So if your hood was called such and such apartment complex, and a guy named Adam died, you turn it into Adam Block. So, yeah, there's a huge audience for it. There's a huge demand for it because it's like watching a movie. You know, everybody loves a good gangster movie. Everybody likes The Godfather, Scarface. Everybody loves Carlito's Way. Everybody loves King of New York. So when you're watching this drill rap stuff go on, you're really watching a movie play out in real life. But it's reality. It's not a script. It's not a screenplay that's been adapted into a movie. It's not a book that was adapted into a film. You're really watching real gang members gangbanging and engaging in gang war through rap. And it's a huge audience for it because a rapper comes out, he gets a huge buzz, his YouTube numbers are going crazy, then all of a sudden he gets murdered. Now, the other gang, their opposition, their rivals, they're rapping about him. They're rapping about how they killed him. They're rapping about the circumstances of his death. If he died in a car, they're going to say, put up in that car. Got that boy out of here. He was talking trash on the mic. Now he out of here. You know, we popped that boy at top. We went on his block. He was in his car. Now he's in the air with the flock. You know? And everybody gets on Reddit, they get on these forums, these online communities, and they discuss the lyrics, they break them down. Hey, is he talking about that guy? He said that they pulled up on a guy in a car. That guy died in the car. And that's basically the audience, because the audience is getting rewarded with actual... It's more than just rhymes. It's more than just beats. It's more than just raps. The audience is getting rewarded with actual... It's like watching a movie. It's like actual... like playing a RPG game, role-playing game. They're rewarded with deaths, and they're rewarded with real-time situations and tragedies that result from the music, from the gang wars, from the gang banging on wax. So it's always something going on. You know, these two gangs are these two gangs are going to war. They both have big rappers that represent each side. So the fans, you know, this fan base supports that group, that gang. So they're going to spam when the opposition goes live on Instagram, on IG Live, they're going to spam his comments. They're going to make fun of his deceased homeboys. They're going to make fun of his homeboy that just got killed. And this fan base, they support the other gang. So it's like the fans are young. Generally speaking, drill rap fans are teenagers. Because if you look at the comments of the videos, you really wouldn't expect grown people to be saying things like, I mean, you really wouldn't expect people in their 30s, 40s to be even interested in this kind of music. So yeah, the majority of the people who are into drill rap are kids, teenagers, because they're fascinated by guns, they're fascinated with these street beefs. And yeah, and at first I used to look at it like, hey, this is so detrimental to our society. But unfortunately, drill rap has been it's been changed into a formula for success, because Jacksonville, Florida, for example, the rappers coming out of Jacksonville, you got Young and Ace. He represents one side of the gang war. Julio represents his opposition. ATK versus KTA. Now, the only reason that Jacksonville popped off in the rap scene is because they have a real street beef going on with those two sides that I just named. And people are getting killed left and right. Rappers are getting killed. Babies are getting killed. The mothers of the rappers are getting shot. The sisters of the rappers are getting shot. And the rappers themselves are getting shot, you know. And it's like, that's generating a lot of attention. It's bringing a lot of news and blogs. People make documentaries about the gang war. So the audience, the fan base, they're interested in Jacksonville because it's crazy, because people keep getting killed and they're rapping about it. They're not interested in these rappers because they have skills, talent, they're good rappers. They're into it because of the back and forth aspect of the gang war. That's why they're into it. It's like watching a real gangster movie in real life. It's a viral gang war. And it's sad, man, because these rappers are starting to understand the only reason why I'm popping, the only reason why I'm able to move my family out the ghetto, the only reason why I'm able to make money is because I'm dissing this other gang that I have beef with. And it puts the rappers in a situation where they can't grow artistically. They have to constantly keep dissing. They have to constantly keep engaging in the gang war, because they figure if I make a regular song that's not about this gang beef, nobody's going to listen to it. Everybody wants to listen to the disses. They want to listen to the gangbanging suicide rap. And it gets to a point where these other rappers start to see, okay, in order for me to be successful, I've got to engage in that kind of rap. I got to gangbang on wax too, because if I make regular music, nobody's going to be interested in it. And that's the danger. That's where we're at. That's why pretty much 100% of the upcoming artists all over America, upcoming rap artists, they all follow the same format. Gang member, they pick up a mic, they start rapping. Instead of rapping like a regular rapper, they rap about beef, they rap about murder, they rap about the war that they're engaged in. And And basically, that's the formula for success. In order to be a successful rapper, you have to be from a gang. Your gang has to be going to war with another gang. There has to be homicides and murders on both sides. Other rappers have to have died as well. It has to be a genuine war with genuine combatants and genuine casualties in order for anybody to pay attention to you. And it's sad because it's sending the signal that rap is dead. Nobody cares about regular songs anymore. We only want to hear war, suicide rap. And I think that rap, I don't know, man, these artists, how can they sustain a career with this? Yeah, they have short-term success with it, with that formula, but what about 30 years from now? How are they able to, like Raekwon, the Chef, Wu-Tang Clan, they came out 30 years ago. They can have a concert right now, which they do. They always have concerts till this day, and they perform songs from 30 years ago. How are these new rappers who only rap about warfare and beef and street gang violence, how are they going to, like 30 years from now, if they stay alive and aren't in prison, how are they going to go back to their old catalog? Who's going to want to listen to them dissing some gang and dissing some gang members who died 30 years from now? So the problem is there's no longevity with this, man. I honestly don't think these guys are going to have longevity with this formula. I think they're going to have short-term success, but in the long term, I don't think anybody's going to care about these songs 30 years from now. And I think the record labels understand this, and I think the record labels aren't in it for the long haul. They're not in it for building catalog. They know they're not going to create another Nas or another Jay-Z where their catalog from 30 years ago is still selling to this day. They know that these rappers are going to experience short-term success. It's going to be a huge flame of success, a huge outpouring of success, but it's going to be real quick. And the labels know how to capitalize on it, use these rappers for what they're worth, and then the rapper gets killed or go to prison, and then the record label makes more money because they start trending when they die or go to prison for life. And it just seems like a messed up system. Black boys get killed for the name of rap, for the name of trying to be successful in rap. And it's just sad, man.